All right, we're at Shannon Lake. We're going to try and do this all in one clean sweep. Remember, river. Ready? Come on, let's go. Yeah. I just do that to be dramatic. Here we go. All right. And we're off. So this is Lake Shannon. And look at that. Got sunshine. All right. We're cruising, good boy. I don't know anything except there's no access to this lake except this ramp, that little area there. Otherwise, you cannot get to the whole lake at all. Up north of here is Baker Lake, which is connected, and I don't know how that works. But we're just going to cruise, find a place for him to play, and do some exploring. But we're on the water. All right, we've been on the water for a while. Launch ramp's up around that corner. We're coming around the bend here, and I haven't found anywhere that I could beach the boat yet. So I'm hoping maybe up here. The river is wound up like a top, man. You see any deer? I say that, he gets quiet for a minute. So again, this is Shannon Lake, which Baker Lake dumps into Shannon Lake. I don't know how it works, but it's divided by an incoming river. That's all I know. And up there in the clouds is Mount Baker. So Mount Baker snowmelt is what fills these lakes up. So we're just cruising. The water has got a cool, snow melt color. I don't know how else to describe it. The river does seem to calm down when we get closer to a shore. But I don't want to run over any of these logs from these downed trees. I would like to find a little beach, a little secret beach over here for him to play on. This is a huge lake. It was just a fluke change in the weather. It was supposed to be pouring rain, horrible all day today. So I don't know. It's Washington. Don't believe anything until you see it. But I don't see any beaches over here either. You see any deer? Dude, look at that stump. That should tell you something. Just the old growth trees are what blow. We're just cruising along. Looks like maybe we might find a place to stop the boat. This is the second little cove we come along. We've been cruising a while. I turned the motor down because we saw a fish jump. But again, I'm not seeing any places to land. So let's cruise across the water over here to this side. I did bring my jacket because we might get a sprinkle. It's Washington, remember? But there is blue skies, and every once in a while the sun comes out, and it's awesome. And again, over there is Mount Baker, so we might get a peek. This was totally random and unexpected. Just happened to get a break in the weather. I forgot to clear my SD card, so my phone keeps shutting off. But that's cool. I'll stick them together. The other thing was cute is River realized that this is not salt water. He took a drink of it and got a happy look on his face. So we're just cruising along. It's a beautiful, not so sunny day, but look at that. That's what's going on if we're patient. It almost looks like a landslide. This is a weird lake. I don't know. How to describe why, but these little mounds, like little, I guess they're just landslides from when they filled the lake. I don't know. And I imagine with all that snow from Mount Baker that this lake goes up and down quite a bit. But again, I don't know. We out here though. We've gone quite a ways. You see a fish, River? If I stay close to the shore, I think what it is, he knows if he bails out, he could swim to shore. So he feels safer. But every once in a while, we'll see a fish jump. I really thought we were going to be cooped up in the motorhome today. I was going to do laundry and all kinds of fun stuff. Instead, I get to explore this lake. And I don't know, I'm tempted, but directly across the lake from me, I don't think it'll show up on camera, is something red. Looks like one of those hard kayaks that you get at Walmart. But currently, at the moment, I cannot think of anything else I'd rather be doing. Yeah, last night when I went to bed, I looked at the weather and it just said rain all day and all night. And it really only sprinkled last night. And when I woke up this morning, it said partly cloudy, periods of sun. Yeah. God, look at the size of those stumps. That's what I can't get over. And I know I'm repeating myself and trying to be positive, but man, we absolutely pillaged Washington. Because just think of how big that tree was. It reminds me of my friend Dan Deneen with his beagle. They're over at that place in Wyoming or whatever, Devil's Stump or whatever. Devil's Tower. But you know, that's what these look like. Just, I don't know, man. It just makes you wonder. But it's obvious this lake is man-made. Like I said, plentyofdams.com. It was a project that was supposed to be huge, but with AI, like there's no sense building a website anymore. Like AI is just going to summarize it and steal your idea. Well, it's just like China, you know what I mean? It's for the betterment of all mankind. Like that's what communism is. And AI is, you know, communist. It's trained on capitalism. It's kind of weird when you really think about it, because China's AI is a completely different model that doesn't lie to you. The American model lies to you, but hey. This is so pretty. I mean, yeah, it could be prettier. And maybe in a couple hours, the sun will come out. I think I want to beach it over here in these stumps. Yeah, I think River wants me to also. Where's that? It's the first sound I've heard out here. Slow down, River. Shh. Quiet. Yeah, I have not heard a single peep, not a single sound out here. Yeah, I think we're going to try and beach it right over here. Whoa, shit, see that? Jumped out of nowhere. That's what I do not want. Yeah, I can't see underwater in front of me. Oh, please. Oh, I see rocks. Okay. Put the motor up. And, oh, River. He always just bounces on me. All right. We made it. Cool. River, don't even. Oh, yeah. The hard part is not rocketing this thing out into the water. Because that's what happens every time. When he jumps off the boat, he pushes me out in the water. All right, look at that. You cannot get here. There is no road. He's such a dork. Yeah, look, every once in a while I see a couple little sprinkles. It's just that one cloud. All right, well, I did bring my jacket, and I don't care if I get wet. They got really nice showers at the RV park and a jacuzzi, so I don't care. Better than doing laundry. That's what my plan was today. There you go, boy. We're probably going to head home after this. The only problem is, damn, look at these stumps, man. The only problem is it's supposed to be nice all afternoon. Maybe I'll look on a map and see how far it is to the river. Hold on. There's a river, the inlet, that divides this lake and Baker Lake. So maybe we can see how far that is, because I've had my fill. This is just pretty awesome. Oh, river, look. All right, we're back on the water again. We just left right there. I swear to God, there's another boat coming this way. Hold on, let me turn the camera in a minute. So we're just cruising. Like, we got a little sprinkle of rain, so I decided to go ahead and get moving. But hold on, look. It's a pirate ship. See it? That's a boat. To be honest, that rain feels good. It's not even rain. You can see it on the water. It's just like having a mister going. I don't know what happened to me, but I'm no longer a fan of high temperatures anymore. Like, until you've had a few heat strokes, like, you don't even know. Like, there was one year where I had like 7 heat strokes. Ended up in the hospital. Enough about me. Look at this beautiful lake, man. And the sun will be right back out. But yeah, that's a real boat over there. Oh, that's right. I was going to look up and see how far it is to where the river comes in. Yeah, that's when I like river. You gonna chill out? Yeah, this lake is huge, and Baker Lake is even bigger. So I mean, this is not a real boat. Like, as much as I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just go 3 miles an hour, and it's a 3-mile lake, you know, which is cool. It's all cool. Yep, and we can just keep on cruising. Oh, there is something on there. Okay, I'll hang it up.